2020, we lost more than 45,000 people to suicide. That's more than double the number of people who lost their lives to homicides in the same year, which is unbelievable. I think a lot of people may not really realize that. When it comes to suicide, the level of depression or anxiety can be extremely isolating. So let's talk about how we make this a public conversation. How do we talk about this without shame, without judgment? What are your thoughts?
One of the things is us being open to discussing these things. So a lot of times people don't want to talk about suicide because of the fact that they think, oh, if I bring it up, it may put the idea in someone's head, or you may be pushing them towards that. But that's not the case. A lot of times you just need that permission to be able to divulge whatever you got going on with them. I personally dealt with suicide ideations multiple times, and I attempted suicide 3 times. And so when I was doing that, it wasn't from the aspect of I didn't want to be here anymore. It was more so the fact that I was in pain. So a lot of times we have to share these particular stories that you see multiple people talking about, I've been depressed, or I didn't want to be here anymore, or you're having people normalize these specific conversations. That's something that's going to go a long way, because people can resonate with these particular things, because suicide may be passive. Somebody could be in a down moment and be like, I just wish something would take me out, and I just don't want to be here anymore. It could be something just as simple as that. But then also understanding when you have these specific conversations, people can know where to go, who they can trust, but also build their support system around them. And that's what's going to take people a long way, because of the fact that it's going to take a community to be able to address this issue, because you can't live life alone.
How might someone recognize if they're having a mental health emergency?
You feel like you have no other option. And and you feel like you don't want to be here anymore, and you have a plan and intent to execute that particular plan. You need to get help. And that's not even just calling a friend or a family member. It's also reaching out to your behavioral health center, or maybe even going to the hospital. It's okay to go check yourself. I've actually been in hospitals before, as a patient, but then also as someone who's serving someone there. So it's not a death sentence for you to go get that particular help. And then understand if you don't have any way out, or if you have means to, die by suicide, get those things out of your house, or, remove those things from your periphery, so you can, be safe. But then also talk to someone. You can't reiterate that enough. Is telling your supports, what you have going on in your mind, what's going on in your head, but then also letting them know that if I send a message and I need you to come immediately, creating those plans. Be preventive instead of reactive.